We know making mistakes obviously is a part of life, and if you're smart, you won't make the same mistake twice. Okay, you guys, I came across a social media post that says, what mistake will you never again make in your life? Ladies, what is the one mistake you've made that you'll do everything in your power to not repeat? And how did you recover from it, or are you still trying to recover from it?
I don't feel like there aren't any mistakes. Not that I haven't had mistakes, I've made mistakes, but I feel like it's all a learning thing. Like, I really feel that in the long run, it was better for me.
I was working on a show a long time ago. This was about 10 years ago, it was a show. And I was just so excited. And I saw things that were wrong, and I should have spoke up about it. And the show ended up getting canceled anyway. And it got canceled. And I knew it wouldn't have gotten canceled if I had spoke up about it.
Oh, wow.
So the lesson that I learned was I should have to always speak up, even if, I seem like I'm being annoying or I'm asking too many questions. There are never, ever too many questions, especially when it comes to production. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, a mistake like that. Okay, I thought you meant like regrets.
I have regrets like that. Similar. I have things like that I'm like, damn, I should have spoken up for sure.
I should have left my job sooner when I was an engineer. I should have left. I shouldn't have been scared. Because then I would have been like 7 years ahead. I mean, there's like a lot of stuff that I look at and I'm like, if I just would have did this, I shouldn't have. There's some guys I shouldn't have dated. No, I didn't have no business. I had no business.
Do you feel like not leaving your job sooner completely has changed the trajectory of the rest of your life? Like, do you think it's that severe? It's a mistake that's that big that you're like, I'm still trying to overcome this?
Timing is everything. Timing is everything. And so that was 8 years that I spent that I knew that I wasn't gonna stay in that field. So I really should have left maybe my second, or third year. I would have had 5 years ahead of me. Who knows? You know what I mean? And it's nice that I'm here. That I will always be grateful for that.
Do you think that's a mistake, though, or is just your journey, though?
No, it was. I should have left.
You know when it's something that you could have lived without and you learned a lesson, like, okay, I'll do that next time. And then there's the ones that keep you up at night and you just like keep thinking about it. It seems like for that long ago, you really think about that.
Oh,
and
definitely.
you would have done different.
Because especially as women, we deal with ageism, we deal with, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, when you know that you want to try something different, get into it as much as you can, as soon as you can. Because we just live in a society, and it doesn't matter whether it's Hollywood or whatever, that they use our age against us. It really is. So that's my biggest regret.
So similar on the ageism thing.
Really?
Because when I was 28, 29, I actually had the opportunity to freeze my eggs. We even did it as an episode on Empire Girls with Julissa. And back then, I remember going to the doctor's office, and it was like this coming of age thing. And if I'm just being honest, it was something that the production company of the reality show was like, this is genius, like freeze your eggs. But I thought, this is so dumb, like I don't need to do this. Like, I'm so young, this is so ridiculous. And then I heard the price. And I'm gonna be honest, I was like, this is really expensive, and I just didn't think it was worth it. And I regret that now. Like, that's absolutely one of the things that keeps me up late. I'm like, I'm 38 years old, and when I was 10 years ago, 28 years old, I had the opportunity to freeze my eggs. And if I'm being honest, I probably spent money on so many other dumb, frivolous things. That a Louis Vuitton bag that I can't even find now. And I'm like, that to me would have absolutely been worth it today. So that's something I feel was a really big mistake.
I can understand that. I would say my biggest mistake is that I didn't reach out to my dad. He left when I was 3, came back into my life when I was 14. And I feel like I could have done something myself instead of waiting for him to reach out to me. And I remember seeing a psychic for the very first time. I had never seen a psychic before. And this woman said to me, you should reach out to your dad. And she said, you should reach out to him soon. And I didn't believe her. And I was like, no, I don't need him. I'm not talking to him. And he died 6 months later. And I wish I had reached out to him. So that's definitely
Can I just ask,
something I regret.
What would you have said to him, Garcelle, if you did? When you think about that and you replay that in your mind, what do you see yourself saying if you had taken that chance?
I would have said hi. I would have said that I loved him. I didn't feel like he loved me. I would have liked to have known if he loved me.
Yeah.
I would have liked to know that. And when I hear about you talk about your dad,
Not wasting time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had done that.
That's...
I wish I had done that.
Oh God. Don't you talk about my daddy.